That's it. Now we're talking. Here! Have it! No way!
I don't care!
Even to a guy like me, that's cold.
Hey, how's it going everyone? This is SG81 and today we'll be looking into this latest SH Figuarts from the Dragon Ball line, Bardock from Dragon Ball Z. And for those of you who didn't know, he's actually the father of Goku, okay? Yep, you can see he's basically Goku over there. Yep, so I know a lot of you guys been waiting for him, and to be completely honest, I am not one of them. Yes, you heard it right. I'm not waiting for Bardock because I wasn't really such a fan of him, because the only thing that I remember him from my childhood is the death scenes. That's pretty sad, right? Yeah, so that's the only flashback that he have during the Goku's fight with Frieza. So when they first announced him, I know I wasn't really, you know, it doesn't really give me the urge to actually have him. And the only reason why he's here now is because I have a plan to get Reddits, which is Goku's brother. So I was thinking, what the hell, might as well get his father. So a quick look on the box. Is a very standard box for those of you who has been collecting the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line. They are very much standard. They have the pictures right over here and like a windows for you to see what's inside. Yep, and we have the Tamashii Nation quality sticker right over here. Okay, from the Dragon Ball Z line, Bandai Tamashii Nations. Okay, at the side here there isn't anything much. There's some faces of Goku. Yes, there you have it. There's some faces of Bardock, not Goku. And here you can see Bardock again. And okay, at the back is where the interesting part is. You can see all the all the Bardock's pictures. And yes, this is not a Japan version. This is actually an Asia version, because you can see this huge Chinese wording sticker here. If it is a Japanese version, you wouldn't have this sticker. Okay, you'll be cleaned. Okay, so that's all for the boxes. Let's get him out. Okay, so this is Bardock right out of the box. Okay, so my first impressions before I got him out of the box is he does seems to have a very odd skin tone. I'm not sure if you notice. Yep, so from here I try to, you know, compare some Gokus. This is the Gokus that you can see. I kind of think this is a very good skin tone, because it's no longer the very pale versions of the skin tone like this one. Yeah, this is a bit too pale. This is slightly more healthy, and this is more over to the darkish kind of like I just can't put it into words. It's very odd looking skin tone. It's like I think they are trying to match it to the flashback, you know, when they flashback, you know, how it used to the entire scenes just get into like a some sort of like the oldies kind of look, and they try to match that kind of skin tone, if I'm not wrong, because it just seems to looks very different as compared to the rest of the Dragon Ball Goku skin tone, which is kind of odd. I kind of feel that it looks pretty odd here. I'm not sure if you notice. When you have it on your hand, you will notice the skin color is slightly more like the darkish kind of color. Yep, but it's something new, kind of refreshing. And let's take a look at the face first. It just looks pretty good. I kind of like the red band on his forehead. It just looks like the warrior. Yep, you know, kind of like the rainbow style warrior. Very nicely done. And as always, the scar is what differentiates between him and Goku. Yeah, and of course the Scouter just looks very good on him as well. And for this Saiyan's armor, looks pretty good. I kind of like the green again. Yeah, looks very different, like a just a very different characters when you put into your Dragon Ball collection so far. So this is also another reason why I wanted him, because he looks completely different as to the rest. Okay, yeah, although one might mistaken him for Goku, but from if you are Dragon Ball fans, you should know he's Bardock. Okay, yep, this looks very good with all these red banners all over his hand and his feet as well. Yep, looks very good. Like I say, it's like a warrior, and he have his monkey tail wrap around his back. Yep, this looks pretty good. And he doesn't comes with another one with the tangle like how the Kid Goku have a one around his waist and another one that is untangled, but this Bardock doesn't come with one, which is okay. He just looks very cool with it wrap around his waist. Okay, yep, very nice. And you can see his armor is actually pretty glossy. Yeah, very nicely done. I kind of like his serious face. This looks a bit different as compared to Goku. Yep. Okay, and his scar. Wow. So for the articulation, as always, I'll start with the heads. So let's see, he can move to the left and to the right, no problem there. Looking down, yes, a lot because of a separate neck piece. Looking up, let's see how well he can look up. Yep, pretty good there, although not much because of his hair. Side by side, no problem there. Okay, as for his hand, 360 degrees, I believe there isn't a problem. Yep, okay, and he can actually do a slightly more than 90 degrees. There's an arm swivels over here. Yep, let's see. Yep, kind of tight here. Yep, there's an arm swivel. Oops, sorry about that. And also a double joint elbow. Yep, the very standard ones. And of course you can move his hand around. They are interchangeable hands as always. And as for his torso, I believe there will be two articulations. Let's see how well he can bend forward. Yep, pretty good there. Okay, and bending backwards. Yep, pretty good as well. Okay, and there is a little gap there, but you can't really see because of his black armor. Okay, and turning side by side, no worries there, no problem. This is a entirely separate piece. Okay, you can actually move it up and down. It won't hinder any of your articulations. And the crotch area, if you are familiar with the Dragon Ball line, you will know this is the new crotch design. Not very new, but it's newer than compared to the older versions of the Dragon Ball characters. Okay, so kicking forwards, yep, about 90 degrees, yep, more than 90 degrees, sorry. And kicking backwards, not too bad. Okay, not too bad. And doing a split, I believe he can do that because of the new joint over here that you can see. Let's see. Yep, not very good, but it's still okay. Yep. Okay, a double joint. Oh, sorry, there's a swivel for his leg as well, and inner swivels. Okay, and double joint knee. Yep, this is pretty standard. Double joint knee, and make sure that you be very careful with this flap when you're doing all the legs movement, because you don't want to break anything here. Is very small joints. Okay, yep. And the legs, let's see if you can turn around. Nope. Okay, it's like a one piece here. It's sculpted in. There's no articulations. And the legs, of course, there are movement here because of a ball joint, and there's a toe hinge as well. Okay, yep. So I would say that it's a pretty standard, nothing new features of the articulations. For those of you who has been collecting the Dragon Ball line, this is a very standard articulations movement for any of his figures. Okay, so let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. Okay, so as you can see, this Bardock doesn't come with much. Let's go through the hands first. So he does come with a closed fist hand that is already on the figure like always. And then he does comes with a pair of, open palms hands for the attack, the Kamehameha attack. Okay, and a pair of some sort of like a grabbing hands. Okay, yep, looks pretty good there. And also another right hands of the grabbing hands, and you might ask why they give extra. It's because there's a hole for this one. It's for this, you know, effects that you can actually put in. I kind of like this idea though. It does helps a lot because the previous one is a hell to, you know, make him hold on to the Kamehameha effects. This one does, it helps a lot with the joints in it, okay? And it just looks pretty good though. Wow, it's like a translucent kind of things. It looks very good as compared to the previous ones. This is the very first Goku that was released, I think more than a decade ago, and I kind of thought that it's the same, but kind of look at it now, it's very different. These are the improvement, and he does have all these holes for you to put in all these effects. There are about 7 of them if I'm not wrong, okay, for you to put all over it, but this one is just a simple one, which I love it a lot. And then he just comes with an extra bangs. They call it bangs for his hair, and this is because he just needs another different one for his left ears, which looks kind of odd because this is for him when you don't want him to be wearing the sculptor. You can actually remove it and put on this extra bang with his ears, which I will show it to you guys later. Okay, and last but not least, of course, he just comes with another 3 interchangeable faces. Okay, it's just faces, not the heads. Okay, so we can see this one is like a smirk he have, which I kind of like it, very nice. Then he have the grinning teeth, which is pretty standard, and he also have the open mouth screaming face. Okay, these two are pretty standard, and of course he just comes with one that isn't having any expression, maybe just angry, you know, very standard ones. And of course he does have the sculptor. I do consider the sculptor as one of the accessory. And last but not least, he does comes with an instruction manual, which I think is pretty helpful because of the bangs and the ears. So you can see that to assemble the ears part, they actually have a stem of 1 for this bang. I believe it's this one for the sculptor. And then if you don't want to have the sculptor, you want to have the ears instead, is of the bang number 2. Okay, yep. And there's one thing that I find it very interesting is this portion here. Okay, you can see that they actually says this: color may migrate if weapons are left in place for a long time. Okay, this is something that amused me, at the same time worries me as well. What does they mean by migrate? Okay, do they actually means that if I were to put these weapons on his hand for a long time, the hand will become blue because this is something like a blue? Or what other weapons do they refers to? He doesn't come with much at all. Okay, so this is pretty funny. Yep. Okay, next I would like to show you how to replace the sculptor with the ears. Okay, so you just have to remove this bang, and where is, oh, can you see that? Yeah, I think it's right over here. Okay, and let's see about this number 2. Yeah, there is a number 2 over there. Not sure if you can see it, something around here, this portion. Yep. So you just need to remove the red band on his forehead. Yep, I'll kind of remove it together. Okay, then just, oh, kind of reminds me of Jack Sparrow. Okay, then you can remove the sculptor. Be very careful, the pegs isn't very thick as well. Just be very careful. Then just remove it like this. Okay, and I kind of want this face. Okay, this smirking looking face. Okay, again, looks like Jack Sparrow. And I'll put in the ears now. Let's see how does it goes. Yep, so this is how he looks like with his ears on, and then you just put it back to his head. Okay, and you put in with the bangs number 2. Okay, voila, this is how Bardock looks like with his ear back. Okay, yep, kind of good there. Yep, I like this face a lot. Oh, in case you're wondering, the ears as well as the sculptor, it works for all 4 of the faces. Okay, so there isn't any restriction that you must only have this sculptor on which face or this ear on which face. It works for all of the faces for these both accessories. Okay, so for the comparisons, I would like to compare with some SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line. First of all, of course, we have his son, Goku 2.0 right over here, as well as the Awakening Goku. And right up next, I would like to compare with some Vegeta. I have the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta, the one with the red hair, as well as the Majin Vegeta, my favorite. And next, I would like to compare with the Piccolo 2.0, yep, the latest ones, as well as Gohan, okay, the Ultimate Gohan versions. And next, I would like to compare with Nappa, okay, a big guy with almost similar armor. Okay, wow, he's huge. As well as the very first Sculptor Vegeta. This is also the Vegeta that actually makes me to expand my Dragon Ball collections to what I have today. And next, I would like to compare with the final form Frieza. Okay, yep, as well as the Dragon Star first form Frieza. Okay, so because the SH Figuarts one has not released yet, so I have to compare with this one. And if you guys are wondering how he fares with other characters from the SH Figuarts, I would like to compare him with the Iron Man Mark 85, the Final Battle Edition, as well as the Iron Man Mark 1. And next we have some Mayfax Carnage, which is a lot bigger than he is, as well as the Amazing Spider-Man from Mayfax as well. And lastly, I would like to compare him with the Marvel Legends Deadpool, which is my favorite so far, as well as the Mezco Hellboy. Okay, so my final verdict for this Bardock is I'm going to give it a 8.5 out of 10. Okay, so let's start with the things that I like most about this figure is I think it looks beautiful as an overall figure. Yep, aesthetically it looks very nice. It just looks like what he should looks like in the manga or even the anime. And I kind of like the armor that they crafted. I think it's very nice as an overall. And also the red bands all over the head, the hands and the legs. This looks very aesthetically catching for the eyes in your collections. As for the limited accessory, I do think that it is okay because I can't think of anything else that he should comes with. Besides the points that he does comes with 4 different faces, which I think is good enough. And next for the thing that I don't really like is the skin tone, which I do find it a little bit odd as compared to the other of the characters in my Dragon Ball collections. But it does help him to be standing out among the rest of the figures. So in the end, I do recommend this Bardock because he is indeed the Goku's father. So I do hope you like this simple review of mine. Do give me a thumbs up if you like it, and of course always feel free to leave me any questions or any suggestions that you have down in the comments below. And before you leave, I hope you'll check out my playlist at the top right corner. And if you like what you are watching so far, I hope you will smash the subscribe buttons because that will actually help me to grow my channel in the long run. And while you're still around, I hope you'll browse through my channel. I have over 500 videos by now, and I'm pretty sure that there will be something that will catch your attention, and I will see you again in my next video. As always, take care and thank you for watching. Bye!